EU policy analyst Pieter Cleppe joins us now live from Brussels. Pieter, thank you very much indeed for being on the programme. So look, give us a little bit more detail then about these sanctions. What will they entail? How will they be enforced? And how effective do you think they will be?
Well, these are so-called Magnitsky sanctions, meaning that these are not economic sanctions that would hit the Belarusian population. These are very targeted sanctions, travel bans for officials believed to be involved in the organization of these schemes, that bring migrants from the Middle East, freezing of their assets in case they have assets in the EU. I mean, as you can imagine, largely theoretical in many cases, but occasionally they may bite. That said, another important development has been the fact that the EU, or at least some important politicians like Germany's foreign minister, have been threatening airlines that brought these migrants from the Middle East to Belarus, that if they would not take measures, that they would no longer be able to fly to the EU. And this has contributed to these airlines taking several measures that have improved the situation.
And I know that President Lukashenko has appeared to perhaps back down a little bit on this. He says he's working to repatriate those migrants. Is that too little too late? Or do you think we can take him at his word? And is that enough to defuse the crisis?
Well, of course, if no airlines will bring people from the Middle East to there, then the crisis will be solved at some point. Of course, indeed, you will still have the people stuck there, many of them, some that refuse to return to where they came from, to Iraq, including. But the big question is what's going to happen with these people. And I think ultimately, if Belarus plays hardball and does not repatriate themselves, or does not manage to repatriate to these the countries of origin, then I think there will be no other choice for the European Union, for Poland, to take them in and allow them to go to access the asylum procedure. And here's the problem, that when people ask for asylum and they are refused asylum, that many of them simply stay in the European Union. So this is, of course, the reason why the human smuggling business is such a lucrative undertaking. Many people pay a lot of money to these human smugglers, knowing that they will be able to stay in the EU even if they're denied asylum. And this is something the EU has to tackle on the long term, to avoid that authoritarian regimes like the Belarusian regime is playing these little games.
Well, we wait to see what happens, but for the moment, thank you very much indeed, Pieter Cleppe there joining us from Brussels.